Today we're in Hayfield, a small village of 5,000 people in the Dark Peak district, home to the BBC series The Village, Arthur Lowe and more pubs than a village could ask for. There's 5 to be exact, and there used to be 7. Glasses at the ready, this round's on me. With countryside and more countryside, what an appropriate way to escape to the country in the most landlocked county in England. But with just 30 minutes away from Manchester and 40 away from Sheffield either way, things aren't as rural as you think. The average house price is surprisingly low considering it contains the UK's first national park at £172,939. But my couple today, despite being first-time buyers from rented accommodation in the city, want to expand their creative talents to a more self-employed scale, with their creative minds let loose over the vast hills of Derbyshire. Today we meet Ernie and Jess, both independent in the filmmaking sector. They still have a lot of their working careers ahead of them, but want a more relaxing scenery without the London prices, and are more than willing to accommodate for a higher than average Derbyshire house price for this.
Shut your whore mouth!
So let's get straight into it with our first property of the day.
So this property has a massive 4 gardens. Well, they're your property. We have the front as we saw before, here where we are now, up there which we'll go to in a minute, back there, which is land that isn't yours, but their owners are really friendly and free to use it. So, housewarming party, anyone? No, I don't think
I think we could have a barbecue like over there.
No, we're not having a barbecue, no. What happened? Sorry. Is there any Stella to share? So, what do you think of the house from the outside?
It's quite big, bigger than I expected.
It's not making my jaw drop. Well, let's go inside and find out, shall we? So, first impressions of the house.
Oh, I do like these paintings, they're very quaint.
It's cute, it's old fashioned.
Mind if I join you here? You seem like you're getting right and nice and cosy by the fire.
Yeah, it's nice and warm.
I'm still cold!
Okay, then we'll stay for a bit longer before moving on. The features here, you've got a TV, it's the only thing they're going to take. Everything else is yours. So this here is a sink, one of many sinks in this house, as well as fireplaces. It's got a unique number of those. Can you imagine yourself washing a baby in here, say?
I can, yeah.
No, I prefer to use the kettle.
Well, if you like the kettle, let's go into the kitchen now. So, not only does this room have the second dining room of the house, so this one's nearer to the kitchen in case you're feeling lazier, but it also has the kettle. Would you like to hold it?
Oh, it is the perfect shape for a baby.
I'll take that off you. Let's go upstairs, shall we?
Yeah.
It's all going okay so far, but let's see how this goes as they scale the steep stairs to the upper floor.
So this is the bathroom, and it is to your specifications because it is an ensuite bathroom. So, what do you think?
Oh, it's nice.
It's not large enough and it needs a jacuzzi.
Well, you could probably fit like a
No, it needs a
foot bath in here.
jacuzzi. As simple as that.
If you insist, are you going to remove the bath since you like to wash babies in the kettle?
Don't question me, sir.
You're a sick, twisted man.
Well, I never!
So this is the suite bedroom of the ensuite. Would you say this bed is sweet?
Very, yeah.
No, once again, it's too small. I'm not happy with this at all. Sorry, sir.
I'm sorry for that. The other bedrooms are smaller. Do you even want to see them?
Yes, we
I'm
do.
quite finished. Thank you.
I'll take that as a yes. Come on, let's go.
You!
So, would you like to go into the little girl's room or the little boy's room first?
I don't think we need the toilet.
Haha, great one. Then. Seriously, where do you want to go?
That one.
Let's go then. So this is the little girl's room, if you will. How many children do you plan on having?
4.
We're having
2 girls
no
and 2...
children at all, thank you.
We'll average that out to say about 1.5 children, shall we?
Yeah.
Half!
So,
You mad?
It's just a joke. You've got 2 bedrooms additionally as well as yours. It's a 3/4 bed, no ensuite though. What do you think?
Nice.
I really don't care at all. I'd like to get out.
Like your attitude.
Thank you.
So this is the no being around the bush here.
Oh,
Shithole room.
quite.
You can tell a little boy lives in here. We've got the smaller bed here, so that if there's not much use to it, would you transform
Excuse
it
me.
into... He doesn't like his voice, well, what can I say?
No, yeah.
He's a bit of a bar humbug, if you say so myself. So before we go into the study, this is the smallest room in the house, and let's see how many people we can get into the smallest bathroom I've ever seen on Escape to the Country. Come in. No room for the walking stick. We'll see you a bit later. So I see you've lost your Stella and your walking cane. Have you made yourself at home already?
I'm throwing in the towel, as well as the stick and the beer. I am completely out of it!
But you're still wearing your scarf.
No! No! Faster!
Molly's like, where can I escape?
What's in the country?
Buy this house, you prick. So, I'll tell you a little bit about this house. It's a converted mill house from the 1800s, not the Simpsons character, it's in a mill house. It's the biggest house on the terrace, but don't worry, they won't be jealous. The neighbours are really friendly, I can assure you. I mean, I've never met them, but I'm sure they are. So, if you could guess, how much would this house be worth? Above or below your price range? You alright, Ernie? You sure? Would you like some tea?
Fine.
How much do you think the house is worth, Jess?
I'd say about 300,000. About on point budget.
Okay, Ernie?
£3?
Well, it's neither of those. It's a nice round number, but it's £500,000. You're going to have to get a better acting job, but I'm sure after today's theatrics, you'll be wanted in all the action movies, Stella Artois movies.
So with a cup of tea from that interesting kettle, I managed to catch a word with the couple on what they thought of the house outside.
I must say, this reminds me of the brothel where I met you.
Garden centre.
You detestable!
So the key unique selling points of this house are it's the largest house on the terrace, a house with history dating back to the start of the Industrial Revolution as a large out-of-town mill house specifically for cotton, a large amount of bedrooms, a kitchen breakfast room plus an additional dining room, an expansive garden with either further land to explore if you're friendly with the neighbours, a loft and 2 sheds, and a boiler room to boot. All this for £500,000.
Come on, Jess and Ernie, perk up. I know it's a bit out of your price range and it's got a bit heated in here, but come on. Let's go to property number 2, shall we?
No need for that.
No need for what?
This isn't going on anymore, you can cut now.
You're trying to get a discount on this house.